All right, so we're here at the Monde Mas Camp, and a very interesting spelling of the name of the word Monday. I was sitting outside trying to figure out what was first set. It's only when we reach up here we realize, but wait, it's Monde Mas, and we are here with Mr. Cory Garett, and well, Cory's a familiar face, of course. He has been in and out of Trinidad and Tobago for many years, promoting crop over. Cory, good to see you again.
And thanks
You're
for
putting
visiting.
some size, boy, like in the gym and thing, boy.
No, maybe that's that you eat good on Mondays.
Yes, of course.
Thanks
Nice,
again for the guys to coming through. Synergy TV, as you said, we've worked a lot in the past, obviously, in different realms.
Yeah.
But very good to see you guys once again in Barbados and, of course, promoting crop over the whole.
Nice, man. Pleasure to see you as well. We're enjoying the island as we usually do.
Good.
And the accommodations and everything.
You get your bites beer, you get your fish.
Of course.
You went to the beach,
We
you hold a little dip.
We went on a catamaran.
So you went over and beyond then.
Yeah, we went over and beyond. It was terrific. I can't swim and I end up in 50 feet of water. It was fine. It was fantastic.
You see the turtles, you see the little fish.
Yeah, I see the shipwrecks.
So Barbados is the place to be then.
Oh, yeah, man.
Nice,
Plenty
nice,
things
nice,
to do on the
nice,
island.
nice.
So we right around the home stretch for crop over. And Monde Mas, tell us a little bit about the name and the spelling and everything.
So, welcome once again, gentlemen, and welcome to Monde Mas. And there's a Monday in every single carnival around the world. Most carnivals have a Monday in it. So at the end of the day, that is what the word is really about. But it also really and truly, from an indigenous standpoint, from a Barbadian standpoint, we have Kadooment Day. Everyone has carnivals, etc. But us Bajans, we like to be a little bit different, etc. And we have Kadooment Day, and Kadooment Day always falls on a Monday. So what really and truly Monde Mas is really paying homage to Barbados and Kadooment Day itself, because our carnival, Kadooment Day, always falls on a Monday.
Right, that's correct.
Correct.
And all don't do Tuesdays. So it's Monday. Not yet.
You never know what can happen in the future.
My girl, we get a little
never know, you never know.
You never know. All right, so that's the Monday. Now, how long has Monde Mas been around?
So this is our first year in crop over this year.
Okay.
The entity itself as a business is about maybe 2 years old. But this is actually our first year producing a band this year, 2026. It's called A Dance with Dragons. It's actually a story, an origin story as we call it. And the story kind of speaks about a land being Barbados. I'm not going to embarrass myself and pronounce the actual name that we have in the script, because the actual name is the indigenous name for Barbados, which is Irikochachima, that we actually use in our storyline. And what that story spoke about is this land full of festive activities and people, etc. And there were these dragons who were these mythical protectors of the land and the people. But as all things go, they had a little rife in between, a little bit of falling out, etc. And the dragons were banished. But in 2026, Monde Mas is bringing the dragons back to breathe that fire and that energy and that creativity back into crop over. So here is Monde Mas, A Dance with Dragons 2026.
A Dance with Dragons.
A Dance with Dragons.
So, all right, so the road going to be hot with Monde Mas, of course. Tell us a little bit about how many different sections you all have and who are the designers that are going to be credited for those sections?
Most definitely. Regional collaboration is one of the base of Monde Mas. We are a company that's, based here in Barbados, but even from our directorate, some of our partners, vendors even, at the end of the day, we are doing regional business. And that is, of course, in return, because we are going to seek to go into the regional landscape. But this year for the Dance with Dragons, we have 5 sections. We have Regalia, which pays homage to Bridgetown. That is actually designed by Mr. Kadeem Harrison. He's actually a local Barbadian designer. He's also designed a second section called Muma. Muma represents the Redlands of Chalky Mount. Chalky Mount is down on the east coast side. Where the guys surf and all that sort of stuff. Lots of activity. Because Barbados has many different landscapes.
Yeah.
You've got the nice west coast beach that you sailed on today. But on the east coast, of course, our landscape changes. So if you're into surfing, kite surfing, etc., you go to the east of the island. So there's a very tall point out there called Chalky Mount. And the landform out there actually changes as we find a lot of clay. Barbados is predominantly limestone. But on the eastern coast of Barbados, there's a lot of clay. So Chalky Mount represents that entire section. That is called Muma. So Kadeem has actually designed 2 sections for us, being Regalia, paying homage to Bridgetown, and Muma, paying homage to the east coast or Chalky Mount. Of course, we have Luxora, which is one of the favorite sections for this entire year. That is actually designed by Trinidadian designer Natalie Fonrose.
Okay.
Yes, so
Yeah,
you should know
I'm
that
familiar
name,
with
of
that
course.
name, yeah.
And then we have Solaris. Solaris is the pink representing Spike's Tongue. Luxor represents our Gold Coast, our West Coast. You know, when you go on the West Coast, you got all the nice villas and hotels, etc. So Luxor, in name itself, represents our West Coast. Solaris represents Spike's Tongue. You know, Spike's Tongue is one of our northern tongues in Barbados. That's what we call the northern flame, where all the northern energy comes from. So
Right.
that's a very colorful costume. It's actually pink. And that's actually designed by Miss Solange Govaya, who is also Trinidadian. And last but not least, we have Thalassa. Thalassa is oysters. You know when you go to oysters, you get the
Yes,
fry.
yes,
Why I got
yes.
to tell you the story about the fried fish and the grilled fish
Right.
and oysters. So oysters represents Thalassa. That's a green costume designed by Mr. J.P. Richardson. So you see, we did a little bit of consulting regionally, and what that costume is all about is the energy and the community spirit and the fisher folkness that come about from Thalassa. So each of these dragons have been birthed from a strategic point in Barbados, or should I say hatched from a strategic point in Barbados. Regalia in Bridgetown, Muma in Chalkymount on the east coast, Luxora on the west coast, Solaris in Spike's Tongue, and then we have Thalassa on the southern coast.
Southern side of the island, right.
Oysters. So we kind of told a story that also incorporates Barbados, also incorporates a bit of myth and storytelling, but at the same time, everything is really grounded to Destination Barbados.
Wow.
Purposely, of course.
Well, of course. I mean, how much work is it? I think people underestimate the type of work that you had to put into a project like this. How much work is it?
We have to really give our hats off to everybody in the entire entertainment industry.
I realize that we have a huge team
and the
here too.
entire entertainment industry, carnival producers, promoters, artists, etc. I've been in this carnival industry for 23 years plus. Monde Mas being an entity that I'm working on, leading this time, etc. But as I said, coming through the years, I'm putting hours and hours in work, sometimes as a second person in command. But when you step into that driver's seat, it really does change. This is plus 2,000 plus hours of work. This is over nearly 2 years of planning, strategizing, building brand, building the entire name Monde, creating the brand, creating the story, then moving into actually creating a theme for the year, then actually producing it. So this is really and truly, 2 years of non-stop work every single day, meetings, conversations, planning, plotting, approving designs, flying down to where we need to fly to come back, photo shoots, social media, building websites. It does take a lot. But we are very privileged to have a very well-rounded team this year.
Right.
Barbadian, along with myself, of course, we have Mr. Craig Hines. He's also a Barbadian. He's part of the team. Then from Trinidad, we have a director, Mr. David Blah. He's also part of the team. And as was announced, of course, in the media a couple of months ago, two of our directors are also Bungie Garland and Fian Lyons.
Okay.
So you understand when I talk about regional collaboration at all points, even from our directorate, we have that influence and that collaboration, etc. And that's what really Monde and the Monde movement is all about. We are here in Barbados. This is our first year. We're really looking to engage with our customers, our masqueraders, really give them that premium top level experience. Tighten the screws. We don't have large numbers this year. What we're focusing on this year is, of course, is quality. We're really producing the product and really pushing it out to meet the customer needs and demands.
From there.
And we build from there.
Of course.
And of course, we're building from there not only for here in Barbados, but our aspirations and our dreams are going to take us outside of Barbados. I'm not going to get into those plans right now, but you never know. Monday may pop up to any destination or country near you in any.
But that is where it has become with the
That is where the
carnival.
carnival industry
It
is,
has
correct.
been it all over the world now. So everybody represented outside as well.
Our culture is being exported to the farthest parts of the world,
Yep.
Latin America, Africa, Northern Europe, etc. And we as Caribbean people have a great opportunity to really teach people what we as Caribbean people are about, our culture, our individual cultures, Trini, Bajan, Dominican, Vinci, Jamaican, and help people to understand why the Caribbean region is really a melting pot of activity, a melting pot of entertainment activity. Soca music is doing great around the world. Our artists are being recognized. So we need people to come down to the Caribbean, to Barbados, to Trinidad, Carnival, etc., Kaduma Day, whatever it is, and really embrace the culture of the Caribbean. And at the same time, embrace the networks and the business houses are here at the end of the day promoting these carnivals and these cultures at the same time. Yeah.
I have a question here for you before we run out of time. The big thing in carnival now in Trinidad is the goodie bag. Boy, I see some bags pile up on there. So I just noticed that yes. I noticed.
When you jump in Monday, you get a Monday bag. full of goodies.
Nice, man.
Full of goodies. So, Monday,
You
we
gotta
the-
get it. You had a
thanks
goodie
to
bag.
all our
Everybody goodie
sponsors.
bag.
You got your mug in here. You got your
Oh,
snacks
yeah.
in here.
Nice,
I mean,
man.
all these sponsors, goodies, the sponsors support us really, really well. Your mug and all sort of stuff is in here. I mean,
And this is the next thing a lot of thought is how to go into now.
Monday
Eh?
fan.
One of the most
You get a little
competitive things now.
cosmetic bag,
Look at
all
that.
sort of thing. So it's fanciness all around.
Wow, nice,
Fastness
man.
all around.
So I noticed, I said, well, the goodie bag had to be part of the thing too.
Of course.
Because the man on par, he been traveling, he know what's going on. He know what's going on in business now. That's one of the biggest things in the carnival now.
Yeah, man.
All of these reveals.
All the reveals, all the
And they come in and reveal what they get in the bag and all kind of things. So
Correct.
nice extra work
Boy.
that you know and your team had to,
It is
everybody
true.
had to be thinking of what we're going to do. How
Boy,
we're going to be different.
Put
we're
it
gonna
this
put in
way,
the bag.
easier to pack the costumes than the goodie bags.
You understand what I'm saying? This will come to. But it's
That's
all
what it
part
comes
of
to.
the evolution.
It's all part of the evolution of Carnival in the
And
Caribbean.
you know what I mean, the commercial aspect of it as well. And of course,
The
all of
orange
the
economy is
sponsors.
alive in Barbados. The orange economy is alive in the entire Caribbean. As you said, we can't do this without the corporate support, our sponsors
Yeah.
here in Barbados. We even have regional affiliates, etc. We really can't, do it without them. So we continue to encourage the corporate entities, to understand the potential in the orange economy,
Yeah.
understand the potential in crop over, Kadooment, these carnivals, because people are interested. People are looking at the Caribbean
Of
now.
course.
People are tracing their ancestry and their heritage, and they're coming to the Caribbean at the carnivals and the peak times because they really want to be taken over by that culture and that atmosphere and that energy, etc. So we really need to, keep everybody in sync, keep everybody supporting the products. Come to crop over, come to Kadooment. I can still say crop over is the best carnival in the entire Caribbean. I'm not going to rival Trinidad right now. But
I ain't even going to debate.
we're not going to debate.
I'll give it a
We're not
tip.
gonna
I'll
debate
give it a
that
tip because it is an experience.
You know?
But when you come out of crop over, you're looking at 2027 because 2026 too late now. Monde Mas.
Monday Mas. You can follow us at
Check them out.
www.cropovermonday.com or on Instagram at cropovermonday. Monday is spelled M-O-D-E. A Monday is in every carnival. Thank you very much.
Nice, man. Cory,
Thank you, my
thanks
brother.
a lot, my brother.
As always,
Crop over 2026.
I'm big up the Synergy TV crew.
Monde Mas on.